Today we need to touch on a very sensitive topic for PlayStation VR community, and it's got to do with Astrobot. Sony left PSVR2 owners hanging by releasing a brand new Astrobot game for flat screen players only. We spit on that here. For those who don't know, Astrobot Rescue Mission was an absolute gem on the original PSVR, becoming synonymous with the platform. But here we are at the end of 2024 and there is no Astrobot, no backward compatibility, and the community is left craving a great VR platformer. That's where Toast Interactive, the developers of smash hit old school VR game Richie's Plank Experience, comes in with their take on VR platforming, Max Mustard. But is it good or does it suck balls? I'm gonna tell you all about it. So, let's go. This review copy was provided to me by the developer. We're gonna start from the presentation, and Max Mustard has a clean, sharp and colorful look. The levels, enemies and assets are well crafted, pulling you into this world and delivering few holy shit moments as well. Now, don't expect fireworks like in Astrobot Rescue Mission. This is a smaller team without Sony's funding, but they still deliver a visually appealing game. One thing that really stands out is massive draw distance. Seeing an entire level laid out before you is a real treat, with animated objects all around and the cute enemies that are perfectly suited and animated for this style of VR platforming. Accompanying that visual charm is a solid soundtrack. Every great platformer needs one, needs some catchy tunes, and this one nails it. The music enhances the world design, making the overall experience satisfying. Maybe not groundbreaking, but definitely pleasing to eyes and ears. What is the meaning and what is the message? The story of this game is simple but effective. You and the protagonist, Max, embarking on an adventure to rescue those adorable creatures called Mud Pups from the sketchy villain called Stubbins. There is a bit more to this plot, but I won't spoil it for you, I'll let you see it for yourself. Just like in rescuing bots in Astrobot, rescuing Mud Pups is essential to unlock levels. Along the way, there are plenty of coins to collect, which you want to collect because Max Mustard introduces some very light RPG elements. You can use those coins to upgrade Max, make her run faster, hover in the air for longer, or unlocks special moves like dash attacks or slam. The VR Sense controllers are key here, not only for moving Max, but also for using power-ups as you, the player, like a plunger gun or a vacuum. The controls are intuitive and work very well, adding another layer of immersion. The game features 40 levels across 4 acts, with a boss fight at the end of each. The bosses require a combination of controlling Max and you, the player, getting involved to take them down. The level design is great. There's enough challenge to keep you engaged without pushing you into frustration. You've got everything a platformer should have. Moving platforms, disappearing platforms, trampolines, clouds, low gravity. The only thing that I think is missing is an underwater level or minecart level, but who knows, maybe we're gonna get it in some sort of future DLC, as I want to play more. And speaking of wanting more, the game took me about 6 hours to complete main story, but with the optional challenge levels, which I not visited all of them yet, you are looking at roughly 8 hours of total gameplay. So, for the final verdict, Max Mustard is a very good, thoughtfully crafted platformer that really shows off what the PlayStation VR2 can do with its HDR 2K per eye OLED display. The game looks super sharp and the colors just pop off the screen. More importantly, it's super fun. You can feel the passion of the developers in every level. Sure, it's not an Astrobot, but it gets pretty close, and for me, that's enough. If you're into platformers, especially virtual reality platformers, this game is a must-play for you. I'm giving Max Mustard a solid 9 out of 10. It's just that good.